These names will begin to be deleted from every platform within minutes. Click the like button now and watch until the end, because Pramila Jayapal just revealed the 12 names Kash Patel has been hiding for years, and Washington is currently in complete chaos. 5 minutes ago, Washington's 7th District Representative Pramila Jayapal stood at the podium in Congress and publicly revealed 12 names hidden by Kash Patel that were included in the Epstein files. As they said the names, the hall froze. With each name, a career collapsed. With each name, a lie was exposed. And when the 12th name was called that final name, the entire House of Representatives stood and applauded. House of Representatives, February 5th, 2026, 4:34 p.m., special session, Epstein files discussion. Media saturation is at its maximum level. C-SPAN, CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, they're all live. Because everyone knew Pramila Jayapal was going to speak, and Jayapal didn't talk empty words. Jayapal took the podium at 16:27. He had a red file in his hand, thick, heavy, full of documents. He adjusted the microphone, he looked at the salon, and he started talking. "Mr. Chairman, esteemed members," Jayapal said, her voice calm but firm. "Today I am here to reveal the truth that the American people have a right to know. The names FBI Director Kash Patel hid in the Epstein files." The salon fell completely silent. "I'm going to give you 12 names," Jayapal said. 12 people are documented in witness statements as having connections to Epstein. 12 people whom Kash Patel ignored federal laws to protect. 12 people who, as of today, are no longer secret. He opened the file. "Name one," he said, his voice filling the entire hall. "Senator Marcus Wellington, Idaho Republican." Witness statement EI-201 1-089 states that Epstein was seen in inappropriate situations with young women at his Manhattan residence in May 2011. Witness: Epstein's household staff. Expression date 2019. The bomb exploded. Senator Wellington was an active senator. He was currently serving in the Senate, and his name was announced live to all of America. Jayapal didn't stop. He turned to the second page. Name 2, James Bradford, Silicon Valley Tech CEO, founder of Netcore Technologies. Witness statement EI-2013-234 states that Epstein was a passenger on a flight with minors on his private jet in July 2013. Witness: jet cabin attendant. Bradford was the CEO of a $40 billion company, and now his name had been revealed in connection with Epstein. Name 3, David Chen, former Undersecretary of the Ministry of Defense. In witness statement EI-2010-156, it is stated that the witness was in regular communication with Epstein and sought advice from him on government matters. Name 4, Lady Victoria Ashford from the English aristocracy. In witness statement EI-2009-445, it is alleged that Epstein attended parties at his London residence where minors were abused. With each name, the hall became more chaotic. Journalists were taking notes like crazy. Members of Congress were looking at their phones. Social media was starting to explode. Jayapal continued, she was determined. Name 5, Robert Harrison, Wall Street hedge fund manager, Harrison Capital Partners. In witness statement EI-2012-678, it is alleged that Epstein provided financial support for child trafficking. Harrison was a man who managed $5 billion. And now, the child trafficking allegations were public. Name 6, Prince Andrew. No, I'm not kidding, Jayapal said, a slight smile, because everyone knows, but do you know this? Kash Patel withheld 23 witness statements mentioning Prince Andrew's name, citing national security. Which national security? Is the British royal family our national security? The salon laughed, with a sad laugh. Name 7, Congressman Richard Matthews, Georgia Republican. Witness statement EI-2015-890 states that the witness met with Epstein in private meetings and was introduced to young women. Matthews was currently sitting in the House of Representatives, right at that moment, 47 places behind. The camera zoomed in on him. His face had turned white as a sheet. Name 8. Dr. Michael Stevens, a renowned academic from MIT. In witness statement EI-2011-567, it is alleged that the witness received research funds from Epstein in exchange for introducing young female researchers to him. Name 9. Sheikh Abdullah Al-Rahman, a businessman from the UAE. In witness statement EI-2014-123, it is alleged that he conducted joint operations with Epstein regarding human trafficking. Name 10. Elizabeth Morgan, a former FBI agent. Yes, FBI agent. Witness statement EI-2016-789 states that Epstein sabotaged the investigation and threatened some witnesses. The salon was shocked. Someone from within the FBI, from his own agency. Jayapal turned the first page. His hand trembled slightly because he knew the next 2 names would create an explosion. Name 11, he said, his voice dropping but the microphones catching every word. Donald Trump Jr., the former president's son. Witness statement EI-2010-234 states that Epstein was seen several times in 2010 at his New York residence. According to witness testimony, he exhibited disturbing closeness with young women. The bomb exploded. Trump Jr., the president's son. The Republican side jumped to their feet and protested. The Democratic side applauded. The media went wild. But Jayapal wasn't finished yet. And name 12, said Jayapal, lifting the final page. The salon fell completely silent. Everyone was waiting. Kash Patel himself. The salon exploded, utter chaos. Witness statement EI-2018-456. Witness, a former FBI agent. According to the statement, Kash Patel marked some evidence as missing during the period when he had access to the Epstein investigation while working at the FBI, especially documents that mention specific names, the names I read today. Jayapal stopped. He looked at Patel's photo. It was displayed on the screens in the hall. Kash Patel didn't hide the Epstein files because others ordered him to. He hid it because he was also protecting himself, because he was part of the system. It was part of the cover-up mechanism. He closed the file. These 12 names, said Jayapal, are just the beginning. There are 89 more names in the FBI files, but these 12 names are the most important ones, because these are the names that represent the system. Politicians, businessmen, academics, even someone from the FBI, and at the very top, the FBI director himself. He stopped. I am telling the American people, these names are no longer secret. These people are no longer protected, and justice finally will come. 4:52 p.m., exactly 18 minutes. Pramila Jayapal announced 12 names. Each one is the end of a career. Each one is a scandal. Each one is a truth. The video went viral instantly. Jayapal reveals 12 Epstein names is the #1 trending topic worldwide because this was no longer speculation. These were names. Concrete, clear, undeniable names. If you watched this video to the end, you heard 12 names. Don't forget to like and write in the comments which one was the most shocking, because everyone is talking about a different name. Within 10 minutes, Senator Marcus Wellington made his resignation announcement. Health reasons, he said. No one believed it. Within 30 minutes, James Bradford temporarily stepped down as CEO of NetCore. The board said during the investigation. Within an hour, Congressman Richard Matthews was questioned by Capitol Police. Within 2 hours, Trump Jr. issued a statement on Twitter, completely false. We are initiating legal action, but no one was arguing. The witness statement was in the FBI records. Within 4 hours, Kash Patel held an emergency press conference. These claims are completely false. Mr. Jayapal is making defamatory statements, but it's too late. The names had been announced. The internet didn't forget. Washington Post front page. Jayapal reveals 12 Epstein names. Senator, CEO, Trump Jr., and Patel herself. New York Times, names emerge in Epstein files. FBI director was protecting himself too. CNN, Jayapal's 12 names, from politics to business, the Epstein network exposed. The Guardian, Trump Jr., FBI director among 12 names revealed in Epstein files. Even Fox News criticized it. Brett Baier, these names are serious. Trump Jr. because an investigation is needed. Social media exploded. Hashtag Jayapal12 is trending on all platforms. Each name was discussed separately. Hashtag Marcus Wellington, a senator, an active senator. Hashtag James Bradford Dortour. Did the CEO of a $40 billion company support child trafficking? Hashtag Trump Jr. He didn't fall far from the apple tree. Hashtag Kash Patel. The FBI director was protecting himself. It explains everything. Witness 47. The anonymous witness who previously spoke to CNN released a new video. Infinite thanks to Jayapal. I waited for 7 years. Now the names have been announced. 12 names, but I know 89 names. There are 77 more names, and it will all be revealed. The video received 8 million views in 3 hours. 48 hours later, the FBI deputy director made an emergency statement, 12 named. An investigation has been launched into the matter. Kash Patel was placed on administrative leave during the investigation. 72 hours later, the Department of Justice Inspector General released an official report. All 12 names disclosed by Jayapal are present in FBI files. Witness statements are true. The claims can be verified. A week later, Kash Patel resigned. For family reasons, he said. The real reason, his name was on the list of 12. And while trying to protect himself, he had betrayed everyone. 2 weeks later, 6 more people, 6 out of the 12 names, either resigned or were fired. Senator Wellington, resignation. James Bradford stepped down as CEO. Richard Matthews suspended from Congress. Dr. Michael Stevens, he was fired from MIT. Elizabeth Morgan, she was already fired from the FBI, and now she's under criminal investigation. Kash Patel, resignation, criminal investigation. 6 people in 2 weeks because of a single conversation. Pramila Jayapal made history. The Atlantic published an analysis. Jayapal's courage, how 12 names changed the system. Politico, 12 names, 1 speech, endless consequences, Jayapal's legacy. Rolling Stone, Pramila Jayapal gave the boldest speech in modern politics. And Jayapal? Oh, she made a simple statement. I just told the truth. 12 names. It's all in the documents. It's all in the FBI files. I just revealed what the American people have a right to know. He stopped. And there are 77 more names. They will also be explained, one by one, until all the accomplices are caught. But what Jayapal did wasn't just naming names. Oh, he showed that a system had crashed. Harvard law professor Lawrence Tribe analyzed Jayapal's 12 names are a map of systemic corruption, politics, business, academia, law enforcement. There are names from every level. This isn't a conspiracy, it's a system. The Stanford Sociology Department published a study, Commonalities of 12 Names. They are all male, except Lady Ashford. They are all white, except Sheikh Abdullah. They are all ultra-wealthy, and they are all in positions of power. Columbia University's gender studies program, Jayapal, as a woman, exposed the male-dominated power structure. But the most striking analysis came from the Washington Post. Jayapal's 12 names. Why did Kash Patel hide them? The article continued, Marcus Wellington, Republican senator from Idaho, a close ally of Trump. James Bradford donated $5 million to Trump. David Chen worked in the Trump administration. Richard Matthews, congressman supporting Trump. Donald Trump Jr., no explanation needed. And Kash Patel, Trump's appointed FBI director. 8 out of the 12 names are directly linked to Trump. This is not a coincidence. This is a protection scheme. Don't forget to subscribe because the 77 names Jayapal promised are starting to be revealed. You'll see who they are in the next video. 18 minutes, 12 names. A woman's courage. The collapse of a system. Marcus Wellington, senator, resigned. James Bradford, CEO, was removed from office. David Chen, former undersecretary, under investigation. Lady Victoria Ashford, from the British aristocracy, investigation in England. Robert Harrison, hedge fund manager, the company went bankrupt. Prince Andrew, already known, but 23 new witness statements. Richard Matthews, congressman, suspended. Dr. Michael Stevens, academic, was fired. Sheikh Abdullah, UAE businessman, international arrest warrant. Elizabeth Morgan, former FBI agent, criminal investigation. Donald Trump Jr., son of the former president, legal proceedings have begun. Kash Patel, FBI director, resigned under investigation. 12 names, 12 careers, 12 true. And Pramila Jayapal. She stood at that podium and said it all. Sometimes justice takes years, sometimes it takes decades, but sometimes it only takes 18 minutes. And a woman standing on that podium and saying 12 names. 340 witnesses waited 7 years. 89 names were hidden. 12 names were announced. 77 more names are coming. And Pramila Jayapal, she made history with 12 names.